going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be heading to the junkyard because the one that I'm heading to has two EF sedan, both 88 and 89. And if you guys don't remember, we are still looking for a carpet. At this point, I think I'm just going to try to find whatever color carpet I can get my hands on, as long as it's clean, and if need to be, we'll dye it. But I really want a carpet because I want to complete the interior of the silver sedan and start throwing all the panels and stuff back in it instead of having it all crammed inside the trunk. I'm also looking for a window regulator because I was tinkering with the driver's side door the other day, and the regulator itself is like seized up, and on top of that, the two joining metal pieces is moving around way too much. I think it's missing a bushing or something, but it is grinding into each other, and the window won't really roll down or up. And on top of that, the window sits in the door crooked. So that's two things I'm after: the window regulator for the front driver's side door and the carpet. I'm going to be driving the KRX today because it's going to get me there and back quickly, and also it has radio. This yard is about an hour away, and I rarely go to this one, but this is the only yard within 100 miles that has an 88-89 sedan. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack my tools and let's hit the road. 1 hour and 18 minutes. Let's go. Ever since I did the full drive to Sonoma in the blue all-wheel drive car, the hybrid racing shifter changed my mind. When I drove the wagon or the KRX with this shifter box, man, it does not feel the same. I feel like I need to change this thing out to a hybrid unit because it is much tighter, much notchier than this loose thing right here. Although this thing has performed great for the last 5 years, once you feel a hybrid shifter, man, there's nothing else that compares unless you go higher than that with like Acuity or, you know, the KDN box. But hybrid racing over this any day. Holy torque steer. So the car is in 6th gear right now. Let me show you the shifter. Guys, I am 30 miles in my trip, and I've already came across 2 Camaros and 1 Charger, and none of them is stopping. They're all just flying right past me. Like, bro, line that shit up. Line that shit up. Hopefully I don't get stuck in that traffic when I come back. This traffic right here is just zipper merging. You can see it's flowing perfectly over there, but people sometimes aren't courteous. I have not been to this yard since 2019, and we came here for a CRV, and when we got here, the car was dropped like 2 days prior. It was like stripped. It was a manual trans. We were trying to get the transmission and the shifter tunnel for Tyga's CRV. Man, this road is terrible. They shouldn't be letting people in here with sandals. First car I'm looking for is 46. We're at 53, 52, and there's a guy right there smoking a cigarette too. I still don't know which diff we're supposed to get. I can barely even see it. brown carpet. It's all torn up. Yeah, it's like all ripped. Oh yeah, that's all messed up over there. '88 window regulator. Pretty smooth, pretty smooth. I'm gonna go find the other one. It's in road 21, which is all the way down there somewhere. This one has a passenger mirror. The molding on here is pretty clean too. And on top of that, the bumper, super mint than mine. '01 Prelude. Has a clean interior, but it smells like ass. Don't ask me how I know. All taken apart. Range Rover. This thing is huge in person. Holy cow. 3.2 liter VTEC. Integra. This thing looks like it sat in the mud or something. This is a new row. Orange marks on the floor. Honda Accord. Manual transmission. I don't know what row I'm in. Gotta check real quick. Row 40. I need to find 21. 17. 18. Now this last one has been in the yard for a while, and I've actually seen people post about it on Facebook that it belonged to somebody out here, sold it. Some kid tried to do something with it, and the car ended up in the yard. I'm only cutting through because I see a CRV back there. Stripped. Here's the other one. This one had a bunch of goodies in it, as far as I've been reading on Facebook. And when this car first came into the yard, it got picked clean. It's got the EX interior based off the owner. This was actually in the trunk, so the car came in without an engine. Carpet is really clean. Seats are really clean. The EX model has that dark blue interior. Oh yeah, the carpet. The carpet's good. Wait, I'm gonna make sure. 1991, but it's 89. 1991 moldings, but the car's in 89. Simplest way, 89. On this side it has 89 moldings that has an indentation inside of it. Interesting hybrid. This thing also has some clean moldings, and I don't know which ones on my car is busted, but the carpet is clean. This thing has been here for a few months. Oh, come on, dude. Are you Mick serious? Honestly, I'm not too anal about it. I could sew it up. Somebody cut this up to take the e-brake cables and the bracketry, because this car did have disc brakes and everything. Again, based off the Facebook posting, had a bunch of like EDM optional console and all that was in here as well too, but obviously stripped. I'm kind of at this point where I'm like, if you're already there, you may as well. I'm already here, I might as well. So I'm probably gonna pull the carpet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I kind of want the back seat too, because on my blue all-wheel drive car, it has blue interior, but the seats are so faded. The seats are so faded, and it looks gray, and it's still dirty because I've never cleaned it. So I might even take the seats, but the headrests are gone. I don't know, these are the same, these are different. The headrests are gone. If I find the headrest, I might take the seats as well too. I mean, hopefully underneath that is all clean, because the engine's literally sitting on top of it. And stop using red RTV. He's gray. So I got the carpet out probably 20 minutes, and almost in one piece. I did tear a little bit off on the top right here, but you're not going to see that. All of this is going to be covered by console. I took off with the plastic, even though I'm probably going to switch over to the gray one, but hopefully they don't charge me extra. Again, this right here, I can just sew it up. It's plush, so once I sew it up, you're really not going to see it. It's just going to really blend in, and carpet looks good for the most part. I mean, we even still have this rubber piece right here. If you guys know, EF guys, man, this thing is like, was one of the first thing that disappears. But carpet looks good, and hopefully they don't overcharge me. But if I'm spending cheaper than a brand new one, I think I'll be okay with it. Really sad that I want these seats, but you know, I just realized that I have EX seats in the storage unit that was originally in my sedan, and as much as I want these because they're really clean on the bolster, I don't need extra seats. I already got like 3 pairs in the storage unit, and the back seat itself looks really clean, other than, you know, with the engine sitting on top of it, it's like super duper dirty. But this all can be clean, no problem. And I looked it up online. The back seats, rear seats are $30 each, right? Each. Now, the people who work here, between all the places, everybody's different, and I don't want to like take the time to carry all of this to the front and then they charge me 30 for the bottom, 30 for the back, 30 for this, 30 for that. And I also noticed that this thing has double layer of the rear carpeting. So if you look, there's already one on here, and then there's a second one, and it's really clean too. So I'm not entirely sure why the owner doubled it up, but I mean, it's hard to find these in clean condition. So there's 2 in this car, and unfortunately this car is probably going to go to the crusher here soon. This one has that clean red 88, 89 center. Unfortunately, somebody broke it. The 88s came black, and I think the 89 LX came with the red one, so that would have been nice to have, but you know, it is what it is. Other than that, I mean, I did notice that the fender, I noticed that this fender is like super duper mint. Like really freaking clean. No dents on it whatsoever other than surface rust right there, and the other side, the fender. And then over here, this door is the door that I need, and this thing is like super freaking mint. But I want to attempt to fix the one that's currently on the car, so probably not going to buy that. I don't think I'm going to walk the rest of the yard, but there is EJ1 right here sitting. Sunroof. Almost complete for the most part, other than door panels, but that pink fade. It's got an OEM floor mat in here too. I originally thought somebody took the window regulator out of this car because the window's all taken out, but it's still in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this thing off real quick and see if it's in good condition, because if it is, I'm gonna take this one. Oh, this is powered. Yeah, this thing is powered. Okay, cannot use that. It feels really good too. Like this right here is not moving like mine. Yeah. Had to return back to this car because I kind of want the lip. That made a lot of sense because I was filling the bumper out and I was like, I don't feel any of the 10 mil bolts. That's because they're all self-tapped. But CB7 Accord front lip, clean. Okay, yeah, this one is way cleaner than mine. Just needs a good old greasing because you can see it's kind of dried up. This thing should be good. I also need that rod right there because the one on my car is bent like crazy. Let's see how to take off the track. Wearing a sweater, I don't know. It is hot. So I just paid and total was $73.35. Not too shabby for the window regulator and the carpet. The carpet, they list them like small carpet, medium carpet, large carpet, and I guess mine wasn't too much. But the guy was cool. He was like, yeah, you know, we change cars every week, and you know, apparently out here when they get the Civics and stuff, I mean, they get ran through pretty quickly. But surprisingly, the 88, 89 sedans that were here for a while hasn't really like been crazily gone through, you know what I mean? And I kind of figured that because Salinas, you know, it's not a big city, so like, I mean, I can't guess how much EF are out this way, but I know a lot of people don't want to drive this far, you know, obviously if you're not from here. And you know, I was fortunate to get that carpet. But anyways, long way home. The map says traffic is still pretty crazy. I guess we're going to go sit in it because the other routing to go home has no traffic, but it is much longer. So we're gonna go bake in traffic in the sun with my sweater on. Oh, the roads are crazy. Traffic for a while now. I'm getting sleepy. Watch when we start flowing. I guarantee you there's no solid reason why we're in traffic. Look, it's already starting to move. Literally, it was just the exit to Hollister. The line's crazy, but I took this route home and sat in that traffic because I wanted to come to Sonic's. It's been a while since I've been here. That was the longest wait ever. They told me they didn't have any more chicken bites, and I was like, yeah, chicken tenders fine. I get to the front and then pay and everything. I'm sitting there for like 10 minutes, and then they're like, oh, we don't have any chicken bites. I'm like, I told the guy chicken tenders. So I waited like another few minutes, and the line was wrapped around. But I got my food, and I need to eat something real quick, so I just parked in the parking lot. Still got 30 minutes to get home, and I think we're gonna try to put the window regulator back in because right now it just has a plastic bag over the car. So I'm gonna grab real quick, get back home, and we're gonna work on the 88 Silver Sedan just a smidge. It's so weird because it's been like 5 months that I've given up sugar. So like every time I go and eat out anywhere, and I don't eat out often, but when I do, it's so weird to just ask for water. I'm always getting like Dr. Pepper, or, you know, if it's Taco Bell, Mountain Dew. But it's crazy, man. I don't remember how soda tastes. I missed it. The crazy part is Sonic's got a lot of like shakes and lemonade stuff, and to go through the drive-thru, look at the menu and not order one is crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Oh, this is not barbecue. This is this is ranch. And I usually come to Sonic's to get the limeade and stuff. The food is like any other place. But I'm hungry. So greasing the track calls for a white lithium grease. I don't have any white lithium grease, and I'm gonna grease this thing with something I'm not gonna show you guys, okay? Because I just need something to be on here to make sure the tracks are smooth before I put it into the car in just a minute. So this right here is the old unit, and if you look right here, it's like all rusted up. Why? Because metal to metal contact, and this thing is moving way more than it should. You can see it's eating into the other metal piece right there. And let me show you guys how much this thing moves. So that is the reason why I got a new regulator. This one, let me show you guys, it does not move. Yeah, you see how stuck that is? Can't even move it. What are you doing? It's hot out and you're bathing in the freaking sun. That was a motorcycle, not my grunt. Easy peasy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this thing up a little bit, grease it, and then I'm gonna toss this back into the car. You see that bag right there? Yeah. I almost forgot that little rod I pulled out. This right here is super duper bent, right? I thought it was just like maybe kind of, you know, out of position, but now that I've taken it off, it is bent all the wrong ways. So here's the one we pulled out from the yard, and can you guys see the difference? Look at the difference. You see that thing made a wrong turn right there. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just pop this one off. I'm probably gonna clip it just so I don't break this like I did the one in the yard, and hopefully this one slides in no problem. Guys, now we have a fully working driver's side window, all the way down, all the way up, nice and smooth. Glass goes into all of the grommets on the doors, tight seal. Heck yeah. I did clean the glass a little bit, and then I realized that it does have film on it. I don't know if you guys can see that line right there. There's a film on here. Probably gonna end up taking it off because that film is like super duper scratch. I was sitting there spraying, trying to wipe it down, and I was like, it's not coming off, and realized that the film is damaged. You can kind of see it right there as well too. It's kind of peeling off, but we'll peel all of this off a different day. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and get the door panel back on. Door panel's on. I did notice that the speakers were blown, so I'm gonna order some speakers for this car as well too. I don't think we have speakers in the back. Nope, just two in the front door. The window regulator installed. It does feel a little bit tighter just because like all the panels and everything is on it right now, but dude, it is smooth, and we finally have a working driver's side window again. All right guys, so as far as the carpet goes, obviously I'm not going to be installing it today because this thing needs a good old freaking scrub. So with this carpet, I'm probably going to work on it off camera because there's a lot of process to it. I'm going to obviously dampen it all up. I'm going to soap it down. I'm going to scrub the heck out of it. I'm going to rinse it, and then I'm probably going to run the little green machine on it to try to get as much as the deep stains off right here. And then I'm not entirely sure if I want to dye it, because if you look at it, it's dark enough that it kind of just blends, right? But it's blue if you stare at it, obviously, right? Because it came out of a blue interior car. I'm not sure if I want to dye. I don't know how gray is going to work out. I mean, realistically, like this is probably oil stain and it looks gray. So maybe I'll try to get some gray rich dye and throw it in my big tub, which I still have here. This guy right there. So I use that to dye the fabric for the back seat of this car, the JDM EF2 black. So I'm pretty sure I can probably fit this in there if I took all the plastic off right here and let it soak and dye. Maybe I'll dye, I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But as far as the carpet right now, I'm probably just gonna throw it into the back seat right now, since it's all covered up back there, and just keep it out of the garage until I get into it. As for the cord lip, probably just gonna be a spare lip to have. Put this up here with the rest of them. There's like 2 JDM EF9 lips. I have one stock 9091 SI lip right there. I don't know what this one is. I do have an HF CRX slip over there. Got a bunch of stuff up here, just accumulated over the years. Now I got a CB7. There was another CB7, but it was gouged pretty bad, so I only grabbed the best of the two. But as far as this video goes, I think we're done for today. But before I cap out this video, I did get a package about 2 days ago. Let's go ahead and open that up real quick. So in one of my welding videos, I mentioned that I only had about 1.5 inches of welding tungsten left, 3/32 for the most part, and I used 2% thoriated because that's what I've had for the longest time, and I finally ran out. From 2017 till now, I finally ran out. That's crazy, right? But I got my new ones here from Furic, and it's always between Furic or Well Mongo because I've watched him on YouTube for quite some time, and Furic because I've run a lot of his gas lenses. And let's go ahead and open this thing up and show you guys what we have inside. I ordered, I believe, 2 items, and I lost my razor blade, so be sure to be safe and cut away from yourself. Ooh, this thing's super sharp. I missed the product by just a little bit. That's insane. So anyways, first things up, I ordered some new gloves because my white ones you guys have seen in the videos, I've literally somehow created holes in every single finger, and I finally tossed them out. Look how much I missed the glove with that razor blade. Holy cow, look at that. I slit that thing clean. But anyways, I got their gloves right here. Really nice weight, leather. I believe this has the 1.5 inch like cuff on it, and this is XL, even though I feel like XL is like still tight on my hand, but it's really snug. So now we got some new gloves, and to prevent myself from burning again, because my hands, the scars, yeah, they don't lie. I got 1 pack of tungsten, and this one is actually 2% lanthanated. This is the blue tungsten, and this is good for what I do, stainless, mild steel, and it works for aluminum as well too. But I wanted to try this out because one of you guys recommended it, so here we are with some new 3/32 tungsten, and we're hopefully going to try this out soon. Anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the junkyard stroll. We drove 60 miles to Salinas to check out the yard, 60 miles back, grabbed some food, and we installed one of the 3 pieces that we bought. The window regulator for the driver's side. The 88 sedan now has a working window once again. If you guys enjoyed today's content, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and if you guys want to stick around for more work here on the driveway, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.